Hello, my name is Cynthia Glad, and I am a recent graduate of International Academy of Design and Technology, Detroit. I am now a graduate at Full Sail University working on a master's degree in new media journalism. I was a seamstress for over 30 years. When I made the decision to return back to school to re-educate myself, that was the beginning of the turning point in my life. It is my desire to become an informative individual as I share some personal struggles and knowledge of what it takes to keep the mindset to succeed in life. I want to be able to display this through the modern technology that has grown with the evolution of time. I want to be able to have an expertise in a way of helping and guiding others through their personal journeys, displaying visuals graphically and journalistically. I want to write a series of children's books. I want to design blogs that are related to self-help issues as well as medical issues that affect a person's well-being and career goals. Ahead are my personal insights to what it took for me to gain knowledge, the path that will enhance my life as related to the 5 strategies used to gain mastery. Return to your origin, the primal inclination. I can relate to this strategy because my career as a seamstress began in my childhood. My maternal and paternal grandparents were entrepreneurs as well as my mom and dad. My mother's father gave me my first sewing machine at the age of 12, and I had my first customer at the age of 16. At the age of 45, I naturally asserted myself within graphic design, trying to make clothing for avatars on SecondLife.com, in which I associate this with Green's philosophy of occupying the perfect niche, the Darwinian strategy. This strategy began after becoming ill with fibromyalgia and losing my momentum of sewing as I learned to cope with pain on a daily basis. This took 10 years in my life, but I never gave up because I knew my purpose was greater than I could see. During my years of sewing, I was always fascinated with making my own business cards, designing and creating different things that would eventually need to be printed. So I was always a graphic designer and didn't realize it. Everything I needed for advertising for my sewing business, I did myself with amateur software programs. I associate this strategy, avoid the false path, the rebellion strategy. For many years, I fought with myself because I felt I would abandon the one job that carried me through financially, being that I taught my 3 sons different aspects of the business that aided me with the workload that I carry. My 2 daughters, who would be born much later than my sons, would be the reason I took a new career venture that led me to let go of the past, the adaptation strategy. The change became easier as I adapted to this thought process. Now I am in my final stages of mastery, becoming divorced after a short marriage, age factors, health issues, and still being a single parent. This was the turning point of my mastery. Find your way back. The life of death strategy. This concept guided me into a new career because having a sense of who you are is a powerful asset. My dream career path is to be a graphic designer as well as an author. I've been a designer all my life, and I've had a passion for writing as well. I have used writing as a form of communicating for most of my life, so now I want to share this passion with the world. I feel that graphic design is a way of helping the world evolve through advertising, as graphic design is based around many areas that help the world send and receive messages through intended target audiences. My masters will aid me in communications through the digital process that have grown massively throughout the world. There are 2 short-term goals to help me stay on my desired career path. One, I will have to work on consistency in my personal life and career. The next goal I need to focus on is being the extrovert that I know that I am. Having so many setbacks in life, I have created a shell for myself that is full of creative ideas that I feel I need to share with the world now that I've reached that plateau I need to be at mentally and educationally. These goals will help me with my insertion within the public eye, facing the fears that I will succumb as to being any shyness that can appear as self-esteem issues. Look out, world. Here I come.